Hi, I'm Jessie from the Lisa Abbott team. I'll have a full video updating you on the market once we have the updated stats for April. But right now, I want to answer the question that a lot of people have been asking, which is, should I buy or should I sell first? In a shifting market, the question of should I buy or should I sell first becomes even more tricky and even more important to get right. So that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. If you're trying to make sense of the market right now, you can click the link in the description to our Calendly and book a buyer consult, a seller consultation, or even just call and ask me your questions. And please click the like button and subscribe to our channel so you're always up to date on what's going on in the market. So if you would have asked me in January or February if you should buy or sell first, my answer for the vast majority of people would have been absolutely buy first. In January and February, our inventory was moving so quickly. Pretty much every home was selling in only a few days for record-breaking sales in multiple offers. Because of the competition, it was more difficult to get an offer accepted. And most buyers were losing out on a lot of the offers that they were putting in. And they were afraid that they wouldn't be able to purchase anything. So they became a lot less picky about what they were looking at and a lot more willing to forgive issues with the houses. And were almost willing to throw in a kidney if they thought that it would have helped get their offers accepted. So buying first in that market usually makes sense because chances are buying will be the hardest part and the value of your home would still be going up, so it will likely have no problem selling quickly and for great money. If you made the mistake of doing it the other way around and sold your home first, then it really could have left you in a situation where you felt pressured to settle for something that you didn't really want, or being completely priced out of the home you were trying to get into because the market prices were moving so quickly. Unfortunately, you never know where the peak is until it's passed, and some people got caught where they had bought at the peak, and by the time they got their home ready for sale, prices started to decrease. And many of those sellers were relying on getting a certain dollar value for their house to make that purchase feasible and close the deal. Meaning they were put in a position where they had to sell, causing a little bit of a power shift from the sellers to the buyers, in some cases. Now we're seeing an increase in inventory, but a lot of these sellers have January, February, and early March expectations on price because they saw what their neighbors were getting and decided that they wanted to cash out on their properties too. This increase in inventory has ultimately meant more choice for buyers, empowering them to be more selective with the properties they're putting offers on. And we're not seeing the same number of offers per property that we were seeing before, and we have seen a decrease in the sale prices as we move towards a little bit more of a balanced market. So when people are asking the same question now, should I buy or should I sell first? I would be more inclined to say sell first and know exactly what you are working with for your purchase price. Because there are more options on the market to choose from right now, and unless you're looking for a very specific, unique property, the chances of a suitable property coming up are a lot higher. You can also consider asking for a longer closing on the sale of your property to make sure that you have enough time to find your next home. Truth be told, there are pros and cons for either option, and every buyer's situation is unique. You certainly want to focus on risk management, but the trends do also provide a little bit of guidance on what might be the most effective route to take. Let's take a look at the worst case scenario for both options. If you sell first and can't find a new property in time, the worst case scenario would be that you would have to find a suitable short-term accommodation. This is certainly not ideal, but it could be an option that you prepare for and ultimately isn't going to be the end of the world. The worst case scenario, if you buy first and then sell in a market that's experiencing a little bit of a decrease, is that your home might not end up selling or not receiving the money you were expecting, which could land you in legal trouble if you needed those funds to close on your purchase. If you're trying to figure out what plan is best for you or have any questions about the market, you can reach out to me anytime. The link's in the description to book a call. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you found it helpful.